It's me, Sony. Welcome back to another video. Today we are back in the Sonic VR project. This is Sonic 2 VR project, although it's obviously not in VR right now. Now I have shown this quite a few times before, including this whole level, but I never showed it. Oh, that was a miss. I never showed it with enemies, and like after I finished the sort of main system, I also added rings in. And you'll notice there's actually a heck of a lot of rings. I don't know how I just said that really weirdly. But yeah, there's a heck of a lot of rings. I actually did a sort of speed kind of thing. So they come close to you really quickly. There you go, they sort of zoom into you. But if you're running faster, obviously, then they have more distance to them. Which is pretty cool. So obviously I've got a replica of the original Emerald Hill Zone here, and of course a remix, which you could see the credits in the last video I did on the subject. I might be stealing my my own thumbnail for this one, because I really like the first thumbnail that I made for this. But yeah, you can see I've got 250 rings already. Quite a lot of rings I put in this. I just wanted to spread them all over the place, mainly because, as you can see, Sonic is a lot smaller than he would normally be in these levels in the original game. I am going backwards right now on purpose because I wanted to... oh, forget it, I won't make it. But yeah, so obviously I designed the level. For those of you who haven't seen the original video, I designed the level so that you could actually see it from a side view throughout each of the areas that you're running in. So obviously each of these bits are an exact replica of the original game, which means here what you can see... I do apologize for the sound quality right now. The microphone on my laptop is of course on the keyboard, which is just stupid. So you can hear every single movement I make with my fingers. But yeah, as you can see the whole level from a side view, and that sort of curves left and right on purpose to give you that feeling of seeing the level in side view. You can see I put a heck of a lot of rings in this. I'll probably do both the sort of top of the level, which I'm doing right now, and then the bottom of it as well. So obviously you can just sort of jump through each of those guys. We are on top of the loops right now. I'm going to take that in a bit. And this is near the sort of last half of the level. Yeah, you can see my sort of homing attacks aren't too fun looking right now, because they don't have the speed of... ooh, I hit one of the fish. They don't have that sort of... because I don't have the downward sort of bounce attack, I can't remember what it's called. This is actually the end of it. Because I don't have that, it doesn't really have the impact of me speeding... ooh, now that worked perfectly. Me speeding through the level as fast as you can. But you can see that this is obviously designed to replicate that level quite well, and it does a very good job. I'm glad to say, I hope so. But yeah, this was designed to be VRable, and playing through this level in VR is bloomin' cool. But I am going to jump off the level and redo it from the start, and this time we'll take the lower route. We'll see how many rings we can get. I just had 700 rings just then. But yeah, so you can see the level from a side view. You can see the underside there, the sort of lower area of the level, and the upper area of the level. Well, that was bloody well done, wasn't it? Let's retry that one more time. I'm failing at my own games here. But yeah, so you'll notice that all of the character models, except for Sonic, are custom made. All of the rings, the entire level structure, of course, is custom, which is really cool. I'm hearing a bit of sort of noise coming from outside. One of the things in Germany, pretty much every single day they are taking the bins out, and that thing is loud, man. These guys are so loud in the morning, every single day. It's ridiculous. Hey, look, I'm not gonna complain, man. It's a nice place. It's an alright place. Like, I prefer England. I do love England a lot more. but this is an alright place to be. You'll notice a few issues with sort of the ground bumps. I could have done a better collision sort of model on it, but I don't really want to bother. You can see even the sort of side view of these bridge areas, where normally you'd be able to sort of go through from the bottom but not from the top. So I actually did it side on like this, so you've got half a bridge and half not bridge, which I just sort of tried to translate the level into 3D, into VR, and I'll probably give you a side view of the level as well. This area is literally one of my favourite areas that I've built. You can see it looks really cool on the inside, especially with all those rings just zooming in on you. And now we'll go from the underside and have a look at that from a side view. So you should be able to recognize a lot of these areas from the actual game, from Sonic 2. Like I said, this is an exact replica of Emerald Hill Zone. So here, if you look from the side, you can see that we were in that sort of section there. Ooh. Let's just go through there, that section there, and we'll go through that once again. I really like that section. It has that sort of garden feel, like of a waterfall side garden. It looks nice in there, and it all looks really cool in VR as well. And that's pretty much the whole of that level. I didn't want to really bother with much else. I wanted to make it feel like the original game to a certain extent, and that's kind of what it is. Forget all the lighting in the background there. I need to rebake everything, but yeah, the lighting on the scene is pretty good. And yeah, that's Sonic 2 VR. It'll come up soon. I'll probably do a release eventually. Once I get the VR sorted in there properly. I mentioned it in the last video, which you can probably have a look at, the last video of this game, which was a while ago as well. I haven't really worked on the project since, but it was pretty cool. I wanted to show it off again, and I hadn't shown these areas with the enemies, with the rings and everything sorted out, so I decided to do so. Quick running back now through the level, so you can have a glance at all the leftover bits that we haven't seen. But yeah, it's quite fun to play through as well. Now, in terms of videos, I do apologise. I am still sort of working slow right now, and it's not because of work or anything. I just don't really want to work much right now. But I am looking into doing an update on Tubby Supercat, because I really am sort of wanting to move on with my platformers for a while. VR, obviously, I'm doing so much more now of VR. I'm doing it at work all the time, and then I'm doing it straight at home as well. So quite a lot of VR. I'm going to be doing a bit of platforming right now. It's one of the most enjoyable parts of my life, is platforming. It's the thing that got me into game development. It's the thing that I sort of, the first thing I was really good at in terms of game development as well. And I really do love my platforming games. It's a nostalgia thing, and as you know, right now I'm in nostalgia mode, so sticking with it. I'll probably do a Tubby Supercat update. I am working on some systems to bring over my the Mario 64 Reimagined project. The character models bone structure in that I want to sort of convert over so that Tubby can use it. And that ends the music, so I think I should probably end this video, otherwise I'll keep talking forever. Yeah, pretty much end of the video. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully it looks a little better than my recent videos, since I'm managing to use Shadowplay right now, NVIDIA Shadowplay. I've been using Microsoft Game whatever recorder for the past few videos, and it's horrible, beyond horrible. But this, at least I finally managed to get it working on some full screen games, so yeah. Thanks very much for watching. That's the end of this level and the end of this video. Goodbye.